Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Axel James Wave.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta do dede. Luta mo nulo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello?
Busel mu fine.
What?
Busel mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Axina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. Ak Wave. Busel mu fine. Wave. Your money is yours.
On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it's 10 o'clock in the Gambia, and as we've been promising all morning, for this next hour, our guest is Sainabou Martin. You probably know her as the former CEO of Kanifing Municipal Council. She's now in Kerewan, and she's here to talk mainly about what she's doing in the Kerewan area, but of course, having served in the KM, I'm sure questions will center on her experience there as well. Sainabou, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Peter.
I didn't know that you were that close to the radio station. That's why you took your time to be here. And I was expecting that you'd be at least 15 minutes before the hour. But finally, there you are. And welcome. We don't get to have that many lady voices on the program, so we are always excited when we have women join us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Tell us about, Kerewan Area Council.
Kerewan Area Council is in the North Bank region, a small council for that matter, but with a very big land size, because it starts from Bara all the way to Paludi. Yeah. When you talk about Kerewan Area Council, Amdalai is included. So it's a big land size, but the population is not as dense as in we have in the towns and the city. It's a council that is limited in terms of resources, financial resources, and human resources as well. But since we took over the management, because fortunately for me, the new chairman, Honorable Papa Tungara, was sworn in, and a week after that, I was transferred to Kerewan Area Council. So we started everything virtually together. And we have put in place a lot of changes that are happening right now. Because when we moved in there, what we realized was that we found nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, in the coffers. Yeah, because what was there was less than $1 million. That was subvention payment from the government of $2 million. And we found less than $1 million in the accounts. So that was nothing virtually, because immediately we paid salary for the month of July, the accounts went blank. So we engaged in discussions, strategic planning, and putting in policies and trying to bring about change. And Alhamdulillah, as I'm talking to you today, we have achieved a lot in that regard. Because the first challenge was we found some abandoned projects by the previous council. We found 3 markets that were started. The works were started and then abandoned. We completed that market from the mega resources we were able to put together. The markets, the Munyagen market, Sarakunda, and we have just completed Ngein Sanjal market. And we also, the tax collection, we also changed the mood of the tax collection. So initially what we found there was when they collect, they don't immediately bank the monies. We came up with policy of ensuring that every dollar that is collected in a day must be banked the following day. And today we are paying salaries comfortably. And after paying salaries, we are comfortable. We leave a balance that we know even if we don't collect for the next 3 months, we'll be able to pay salaries comfortably.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's where we are today. And of course, it is with the support of the council, because the proposal came from management to change things, and the council supported it. Without the support of the council, we wouldn't be where we are today. The council believed in the management under my leadership, with the support of the chairman and the community as well. We are where we are today. Thank God.
Fantastic. And, what is your biggest revenue stream? I mean, you talk about taxes. What do you tax that brings in, the biggest line of revenue?
The biggest revenue stream is the trade license.
Okay.
Yeah, I can comfortably sit here and say that it's our cash cow. Yeah, because we found them collecting less than $1 million.
Yes.
In 2023.
Yes.
Less than 19 million, rather. Less than 20 million. Just about $19 million. In 2024, we were able to collect $40 million.
Seriously?
Yes.
What happened? Did you increase the trade license fee or what?
No, the trade license, they were under taxing. There was already a tax schedule. But there was this culture of negotiation. Yeah. So when businesses negotiate,
payments were unofficial.
Unofficial.
Okay.
So when I went, with the support of the council, I made sure that we implemented the tax schedule to the latter. Yeah. So I myself go after big institutions. Yeah, the Afrishells, the QCells. But to be frank, they are tax compliant. They have never owed the council before. Okay. Yeah, they are tax compliant.
So those are your biggest cash cows?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of the businesses who were owing the council, I went after them, and we were able to collect the areas plus that tax that is due, to the council.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, does politics interfere in any way with your work? Because you're dealing with people who were voted into office. I mean, to become a councillor, you have to run for office. I suppose maybe a few would be nominated. Yes. But even that will be based on political decisions.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it, whether I am fortunate or unfortunate. Politics, it depends on the environment you are. Yeah, in Kerawan, I don't experience such thing. Politics do happen, but it is concentrated on the politicians, not on us who are civil servants, the administrators of the council. Yeah. So, but when you can go to other environments, other than Caravan Era Council, or but it interferes a lot.
Politics does interfere.
It does interfere.
Did it interfere when you were at KMC?
Very well.
Okay. Yeah. We'll come to KMC later on.
Yes.
So, how was it? How easy was it, maybe, to come with all these changes, the reforms you've been able to implement so far at Kerawan? I mean, you found them, undertaxing people.
Undertaxing people.
The businesses in that area would have been used to paying less, and suddenly this woman comes in, and we are being asked to pay more.
It is all about communication. Employing the right means of communicating with the decision makers, the policy makers, and also with the staff, because these are the people who are going to help to achieve our objectives, our aims and objectives. So we employ the right tools of communication. We communicated to them that we are expected to deliver services to our taxpayers. And we have to collect these taxes to be able to deliver the services that are expected of us. So if we don't collect, how do we expect to be able to deliver? So this is what we employed, and we use it to communicate with the policymakers for them to support us, of course, with policies and decisions, to back us to be able to do it. And on the part of the staff, we made them understand that we are here to serve the people. We are not here for ourselves. And no matter how long we may stay in office, come one fine day, we will leave one way or another. And we should put it at the back of our mind that when we leave office, we don't want people to come after us to say that we have achieved nothing here. When someone comes tomorrow, let them find that we have left a starting, a point for them, somewhere they can begin with and be able to continue without that much of a stress that we have experienced at the beginning.
Okay, and apart from delivering more revenue for the Kerewan Area Council, what about the taxpayers themselves? What have you done for the people of the Kerewan Area Council?
We have engaged in, we have in many response activities. First, we tried to complete the abandoned projects. And
the 3 markets.
The 3 markets. We also have engaged in community activities such as road rehabilitations.
Okay.
Yeah, under the leadership of our chairman. He would engage. Currently, there are road projects in the North Bank that is being implemented by the government. So he would engage CSC because they are within the vicinity.
What's CSC?
The company.
Okay. The Senegalese company.
Yeah.
CSE. Okay.
Yeah, they are the one doing most of the road in the North Bank region. So he would engage them to come and support where it is needed to rehabilitate a road that is not accessible because of the too much erosion, and the condition of it is so bad that it is not motorable. So we have rehabilitated one in Bakalar, another one in Sika. I can't recall the day that they went there. I was not there, but I was part of the negotiation.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was not able to make it when it actually took place. So I can recall when they came from the activity, they informed us that the community were so pleased with them that they slaughtered, you can imagine. You cannot count the goats that were slaughtered for them on that day.
Really?
Yes, because they never imagined the council would make it a point of duty on itself to ensure that that road is rehabilitated. But the chairman engaged the CSC management and they responded. We only provided them with fuel and the rehabilitation was done. Bakalar, Sika, and Kir Amadou. Yeah, Kir Amadou. And we also engage in cleansing of illegal dump sites. Yeah, currently we are on it. One is currently being carried out in Bara.
Okay.
We have done about 2 or 3 in Farafenye. So there is another one that the chairman even just spoke to me before I came here that he would want us to engage in that one when we go back to the region.
How much of a challenge is waste management in KAC? You would know the challenge. It used to be in KM.
In KM, yeah. For us, I think for our council, it was a non-starter for us because we found no form of organized waste collection and management at the council. Yeah. So people dump at the markets area. We have tractors, and the tractors are not in good shape. So that is why we have already planned to procure trucks, and very soon we are hoping that before the end of this month, the trucks will be delivered to the council because we have already completed the procurement process. We got approval from GPPA to procure the trucks, and even it was part of our whole process where we were able to procure our official vehicles that we are currently using. So the second phase is the trucks, the waste collection trucks. So now our focus is to be able to collect the waste from the communities, get the waste from the communities, and put them or dump them at a place where now we will begin to think about management. We are not thinking about waste management. Now the focus, because it is a challenge. It's like this council, we are the one who are coming up with these measures, these solutions.
It's like starting a whole, council, from bottom up.
From bottom up.
From scratch.
From scratch, from nowhere. Yeah. So this is the plan, and we are hoping that in few weeks' time the trucks will be delivered, and we will now have an organized method of collecting the waste from the communities. Have a dump site. The dump sites are already there, although in some areas we face challenges from the communities.
What kind of challenges?
They don't want the waste to be dumped in their communities. They see it as but waste is not, nowadays, waste is not just waste. Waste is lucrative.
Lucrative?
If they know what they are supposed to do with it. Waste is a lucrative business nowadays.
Well, tell them you were
People make millions out of waste.
Yeah.
When you talk about recycling,
yeah.
You talk about biogas, it can be generated from organic waste. So the community, the plea from the council to the community is to understand that we are there for them. We will not do anything that is going to harm them. Rather, we will engage in activities that is going to make us all grow, develop, and get to a stage whereby I'm not only talking about the Gambia, but even internationally, people will know that Kerewan Area Council definitely is here for the people, and it is serving the people. It is for the growth and development of its communities.
You speak about rehabilitating 3 markets and redoing 3 roads. In terms of number, that's not a lot, but maybe the scale of the challenge that you face in Kerewan
terms
area
of financial resources.
Yes, and all of that.
Actually, the activities are more than just 3 markets and 3 roads. Currently, we have also planned to build 2 new markets in Medina Serigne Mas and Pakao Njugu. Those projects will begin very soon, in the next few weeks. Yes, because right now we are on the drafting of the contract. We also got approval from GPPA. Yeah, and the rehabilitation of the office complex. Because Kerewan Area Council is the only council that did not benefit from the project. Or if I should put it in the right context, it's the only council that did not use the funds that were meant for the rehabilitation of the office complex, to rehabilitate the office or build a new office. Rather, it was taken to Farefenye, and the funds were invested in a guest house, but it didn't work. So the
guest house is not bringing revenue.
It's not bringing revenue, but we are thinking of partnering with private investors, who operate guest houses, to come and take over the guest house, operate it, and be paying council, depending on the agreement, for us to generate at least some form of revenue from it at the end of the day. So this is what we are. We have already engaged a partner, and they are considering it. Yeah, they are considering it. So now the office will be rehabilitated under the residence of the chairman. Is in such a dilapidated state that even the chairman cannot still move in to his residence as I'm here giving you this interview.
All right.
Yeah.